welcome back. And when it comes to current affairs shows, you might be wondering how they set their journalistic standards.
Well, there are a lot of people who are saying they went out the window a long time ago.
Oh, not fair at all, because what makes these shows so credible is they use loads of experts.
Now, at first we thought it was very easy to spot an expert because they were the ones always taking books off shelves and pretending to read them. After we looked at a few, we realised we were very wrong. The more we watched, the more breeds of expert we discovered.
Like, for instance, experts who use mouses. Now, here they are, using mouses and being expert.
Another species of expert is this very specific one here. Now this is the walking up to the secretary, talking to them and exchanging a file expert. It's a very specific type. Apparently they're the flavour of the month at the moment. There's lots of them here lately. Some of them give the files back, of course. I don't know which is more expert. This lady here is particularly interesting. She hands a file to the secretary who, without doing anything to the file, hands it straight back again.
Very impressive. Then there are the experts who flip pages. Now, these guys, they love flipping pages. In fact, this guy here is so expert, he can flip pages in both directions. But there's an even more specialised form of page flipping expert. Now, that's the breast implant page flipper. This guy here, he flips pages while he fiddles with breast implants.
Finally, the most common form of expert would have to be the experts who walk. Now, look at this guy. He knows his stuff. He's an expert. Oh, yes, they do an amazing... Actually, sometimes I think they're just walking in between their current affairs interviews. Oh, look, very natural. Oh, look at him, completely at ease. Now, they're just everywhere on current affairs shows, these experts, but pay special attention to the length of this man's walk. And just as Pheidippides ran the first marathon, this guy has executed the longest walk ever seen on a current affairs story.
So you think it's over, don't you?
Oh, no, it's finished now.
No.
There it is.
No, it's not. No, it just keeps on going. That's 4 separate scenes or half a day of filming.
Extraordinary. Now, his name is Damien Tudhope, and his walk was so long that Chaz and I tracked him down and decided to present him with a special award.
And we present it the way Damien would have liked us to, with a very, very long walk.
There he is. Congratulations, Damien. You've won this magnificent trophy for having the longest walk ever seen in a current affairs story. Well done.
Well done, Damien.
And he looks just as natural as his own walks.
He does. Well, look, it seems very easy to look like an expert, I know. So easy that we wondered if we could turn anyone into an expert, even this dog. To find out, we talked to an expert. So how easy is it to look like an expert? Look at him there, he's brilliant. He can read, he can pick books off shelves, he does the walk.
He's doing the natural walk.
He's the expert's expert. He even uses the mouse.
He used the mouse, point and click. Oh, there we go. Hands the file to the secretary.
Let's hear it for the dog, the best performer on the show.
Good dog.
Well, there you have it. And we'll be back next week with another valuable lesson.
When is it going to end?
Good night.
Charlie, it's lovely to see you again. It's great. Just 10 questions. First, how are you enjoying Australia? Second, how long do you plan to stay here? Third, are you nervous about tonight? Fourth, what do you think about making this movie?
Lot of questions.
Fifth, oh, sorry, I haven't finished yet. What do you think about Kim Beazley's performance as opposition
I don't even remember
leader?
one anymore.
Sixth, do you think you'll win another Oscar? Seventh, how was it like getting your makeup done in Monster? Ninth, I was just wondering, what do you think New Zealand should have signed the Kyoto Protocol? And 10th, who designed that wonderful outfit? Charlize, you haven't answered my first question. Charlize?
In other news this week, former President Bill Clinton is in Australia and he's hoping to meet some top-level officials, politicians, businessmen and, of course, all 26 of the models from Deal or No Deal. Now, amid security fears, of course, Mr Clinton's asked for some extra protection on the visit, so a further 1,000 condoms have been shipped in especially for the visit.
The government will no longer be sending the AWB to Iraq as part of the crisis wheat mission. The Prime Minister says the decision has nothing to do with the recent scandals. He just couldn't afford the AWB transport costs.
Also this week, the Asian bird flu has spread to Europe and it's been spotted in a farm in France. That virus has now killed more birds than Dick Cheney.
one, yeah.
Yeah, just the one.
Scientists are also concerned the disease might be mutating after confirming the first reported case of big bird flu. To sport, and swimming superstar Ian Thorpe is in doubt for the Commonwealth Games after being laid low with a serious virus. Australian coaches have now put Craig Stevens on standby, hoping he can step in at the last minute and take Thorpe's virus.
Fair enough. Yeah. And of course, in AFL, Ben Cousins has been in a lot of trouble, forced to step down as captain of the West Coast Eagles after a very humiliating drink driving incident. Cousins says he's learnt from the mistake, and from now on he'll always get Wendell Saylor to drive, so that should work.
And finally, in the good news story at the end, Tony Abbott was punched this week during a visit... during a visit to a psychiatric facility. The psychiatric patient has since been released after his actions proved he was totally sane.
That's it for other news.
That's it.
Now, as you may already know, Tropfest is on again this weekend, the short film festival set up by John Paulson.
Yep, you'll be there, won't you?
No, I'm boycotting this year. I'm staging an official boycott after my own Tropfest entry was completely snubbed by the judges.
What's going on there? You're an auteur,
I'm an
Chris.
auteur,
You're an
I know.
auteur.
The films are too sophisticated, Chaz. People are scared by the ideas in them. But I think the other problem was, you know how in a Tropfest film you need to include a signature item?
Yeah, I believe it's the bubble this year.
A bubble, exactly. Well, I struggled a bit with that.
Oh,
I struggled with
really?
my bubble. I did. And I think that's why I didn't make the shortlist. My bubble was too subtle. Have a look at the film. I'll play it for you. Tell me if you can spot the bubble here. Hey, mate, hurry up. I'm absolutely busting.
Oi, mate, there's a line here. So have I. You'll just have to wait in line like everyone else.
Please, sir, can I just go in before you? I'm really, really busting. How about you? Please, you've got to help me. I really can't hold on much longer.
Sorry, mate. I can't help you.
What is wrong with you people? And what's taking him so long anyway?
Sorry it took so long. Bubbles here had a few problems.
Now, did anyone spot the bubble? No.
So there's a bubble? The bubble's far more subtle when you're acting, I thought.
Yeah, I'm from the Rob Schneider School of Overacting. But the good news is, even though Tropfest didn't like my film, it was deemed bad enough to play on Magda's Funny Bits next week, so that's not too bad.
Well, that's all we've got time for this week. Have yourselves a great weekend, and it's over to Andrew Hansen now to take us out on a musical note.